everybody, Cindy A. Lewis here. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad that you're here. Today's video, as you saw in the title, is about creating a master board. I've done several videos lately on my lives with creating master boards for your paper crafting. And I created this one on Monday night, and it turned out so nice and beautiful. I'm using some papers that I already had and scraps, and then some ephemera, and I wanted to create a vintage botanical look that could be transformed into tags for junk journals. So I've done those on live, so I thought I would put together a more concise video just showing the tutorial today and how to create the master board from just a file folder. This is a manila file folder, so that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to use some scraps that I have here together with some ephemera and create a really beautiful vintage looking master board. Now, just to tell you to go and check out my other three videos, actually. They're linked below. But I am doing a masterboard challenge. It's a masterboard tag challenge where you can create tags from any masterboard that you've created, send them in before May 21st, and someone will win a $20 gift card to Amazon. So it's an awesome challenge, and all the directions are below in this video as well. And you can go back to the April 30th video if you want to see a little bit more about it. So thanks so much for watching. Let's jump in to creating a masterboard. So you might ask, if you've not seen any videos or instructions on masterboards, what is a masterboard? And a masterboard is basically a collage of papers or mixed media, and you glue it all together, let it completely dry, and you can use any backing that you like. So I'm using some manila file folders. I cut one in half. You can use cardstock papers, whatever you like. Some like to use a cardstock that matches their pages or theme for their junk journal. Anyway, you create it all together, then you cut it and make it into your tags, your backing for cards, your pockets, whatever you want to use it for. It's just a really unique, collage or art piece that you've created. There's a lot you can do with this. On this one, I did stamp a butterfly. You can't really see it. I stamped some words. You can see I stamped these words here also from a stamp. I added some ephemera, and I'm going to do that on this next one that we're creating right here. Also wanted to mention that you can do, it's your creative space, so you can do whatever you want with it. I'm going to take some more of these papers that are from this paper pad. It's called Bramble Rose, and it is by My Mind's Eye. And I'm just using these pieces, and I'm going to glue them onto my masterboard, my background piece here. Now, after it's all dry, I would encourage you, if you have the way to do it, to scan and save your masterboard, and that way you can print it out and create more designs with your scanned copy. So these are two digital scanned copies that I made of masterboards that I did before. One is a Christmas theme and one is not. And here are some tags that I made from one of those. So really cute. Now, I am going to do that with this one as well, but I just wanted to show it to you before I do anything like that. Now, on this one, I'm going to go ahead and put some of the black dye ink around the edges because I want the real vintage look already on my papers to separate them like I did here. You don't have to do that, but I call it vintageizing, and that's what I want to do. All you need if you're going to do it like this, is your scrap papers or papers from your themed paper pad. I'm going to use some dye ink because it dries quickly. This is Raven by Ranger. And I'm just using a homemade blending tool, and I'm going to put that around the edges. You're going to need some glue. Now, I will tell you, I really enjoy using an alcohol-based glue because it doesn't soak into the paper and it dries really strong and firm. So that's what I'm going to use, this glue. Really, really my favorite. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my papers that I'm going to use, and I'm going to put the black ink around the edges and give it a distressed look, and I call it vintageizing. So I'm going to do that now. Now, once you finish whatever it is that you need to do to prepare your papers, you're just going to put glue on your surface, your background surface, and then glue your papers on. You do just want to make sure that you glue edge to edge, and you can use a paintbrush or something if you want to spread your glue really well. I think I'm going to be okay, so I'm just going to put some glue down like this and make sure it goes all the way to the edge. You can put it on the papers if you want to. You can use tacky glue if you want to. So this is just how I do it. I go over the edge a little bit, and then I rub my papers down just into the glue. Make sure I cover that. Now, when your board is completely dry, then you can trim these edges if you want to. Okay, so I'm just going to glue these. They don't have any particular order that I'm gluing them in. So I'm just going to glue them down and find spaces that they fit well and make sure that I'm all the way to the edges. So like this one is not all the way. So I just want to make sure I get to that edge. And then I'll just take my papers and glue them down. Okay, another thing that you can do also is just put the glue on the back of your paper instead of on your, your backing. However you want to do that is fine. So I'm just taking some of this just to show you a different way to glue that down. Now I'm going to take this piece, and I know it's a little bit long, so I'm going to not go all the way down with it and just push it to here and see. I know where I need my glue to be, just to make sure that it goes all the way to the edge. And then I just always check my surface, make sure I don't have glue everywhere. All right, so I have finished gluing down my board, and if I find like a little piece here, little corner, little edge that's not all the way down, then I can definitely put some glue on that. Now this glue will take a little bit to dry, but this looks beautiful just the way that it is. However, I do want to add some botanicals to it, and I've already done some vintageizing to some of these because I was going to use them last night when I did live, or Monday night when I did live, but I didn't. So I think I am going to use the butterfly. Let's see, there's a couple different ones. I think I'm going to go without the glitter. There's a couple of ones. That one looks really pretty. I might use that one. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and take that black and go around the edges because I want it to stand out. And that's what that does. That outline just makes it stand out. So I just find out where do I want my pieces to be. You know, like what do I want? What contrasts the best for these pieces? And I'm just going to glue them down. Okay, and then that's it. So I've glued down some ephemera here on my papers for my master board. So think about what you want to do whenever you're going to cut it. So maybe you want to make your tags or your pockets or the backgrounds to cards or whatever a little bit bigger. But just if you use the larger ephemera, but just know that it looks kind of cool when it goes off of the edge as well. Plus, when you make your tags, you may want to give them some distressed look or vintagize them around the edges. So anyway, that is how to create a master board for tags and using in your junk journals. And I hope you'll enter the master board tag challenge. You can see how easy it really is to put together. You just send me your tags for each tag I receive by May 20th. It'll be an entry to win in the tag challenge. I hope you'll consider that. It is such a fun and easy way to do that. And my P.O. box is down below that you can send me your tags in to enter the masterboard challenge. So anyway, I hope you'll enjoy creating your own masterboards that I've inspired you to create, and have a great night. Thanks for watching.